You're watching other creators and you're wondering, why do their videos look so beautiful? At the same time, your videos still feel kinda beginner. Now, don't you worry, I'll show you my 4 go-to techniques I use to make my footage look cinematic. Trick number 1. This one has to do with color grading. You see how vibrant the greens are in these videos? Well, some sensors, and especially those from Panasonic, pick up more green than they actually need to. Smartphone cameras do the same thing. Luckily, you can easily fix that. First, make sure your clip is selected. Then head over to the Telemetry color panel and in here, find the Curves tab. Now scroll down a little until you have the Hue versus Hue tab. In here, I usually create a manual color selection and basically roughly select the greens. Now click and drag the middle up, and as you can see, that will change the color of the grass. I usually like to make it look a little yellow/orange because I really like that dry look. This is of course up to you. If you still think the greens are a bit under or oversaturated, you can also go to the Hue versus Saturation curve. And in here, you want to create a similar selection. Then all you gotta do is turn it up or down just a bit. And there you go. That's already a huge improvement. Trick number 2. I don't have enough time to shoot every clip myself, and I'm sure you feel the same. That's why I use the Storyblocks plugin in Premiere Pro and After Effects. Thank you so much for sponsoring this video. All you gotta do is type in a keyword and boom. Look at these beautiful cinematic shots all made by real artists. They're not AI generated like most stock libraries nowadays. Unlimited downloads of diverse and high quality media for one predictable subscription cost. Storyblocks has everything you need in one place. 4K and HD video, templates, music and sound effects. It's like an unlimited source of content that gives you freedom to test, experiment and create more effective videos. You can choose a monthly or annual plan, no hidden fees or extra costs. Now, this is important to know. The stock library is constantly being refreshed with new content that feels authentic. Again, it's created by real artists, not by AI. Anything you download is 100% royalty-free, pre-licensed and ready to use. No need to worry about copyright strikes, legal claims, anything like that. Oh, and you can get 3 extra months for free when you sign up for the annual plan. This offer is ending very soon, by the way. So head over to storyblocks.com/premierebasics or just click the link down below. Trick number 3. A cinematic mask cut. Look at these 2 beautiful shots. Now, I want to connect them together. We're gonna do that by using one of the elements in the foreground to connect the shots together. Alright, to do that, I'm gonna duplicate my second clip 1 track up. Now let me hide the original video for a moment. In the timeline, head over to somewhere in the middle. Select your clip and head over to the effect controls. In opacity, click the pen tool to create a new mask. Go to the program monitor and draw a mask around the tree. Next, click the mask track forward button. Let it do its thing, and once it's done, you'll see the tree is tracked to the end of the video. Now, move the playhead to the first keyframe of the tracking data. Then click the track mask backwards button. Now Premiere will track the tree backwards. Alright, now we have our tree masked out. Beautiful. Next, play around with the mask feather and mask opacity to get rid of the spill edges. There you go. Now let's enable the bottom video track again and then go back to the effect controls. Increase the scale of your clip until the entire tree covers up the frame. Now in the timeline, move the masked out tree on top, in between the 2 clips. Now trim away the edges carefully because we don't need them. And there you go. That transition looks amazing. Now we have connected the 2 shots. Alright, trick number 4. We can't make a cinematic video without black bars, and here's the right way to do it. First, find the crop effect and drag it to your clip. Then find the transform effect and drag it to your clip as well. In the effect controls, make sure the transform effect is above the crop effect, otherwise it won't work. Now, in the crop effect, we're gonna use the top and bottom properties to change the aspect ratio. Make sure those 2 properties are the same, for example 12. Now, there are ways to correctly measure the size of these black bars. It has something to do with aspect ratio, so if you want me to go in depth and kinda create a nerd video about it, let me know down below. Next, head over to the transform effect and use the position property to adjust the clip underneath your black bars. That's why we added the transform effect, by the way. Now, to help you create cinematic looking videos, click the video right here on my left with 5 free plugins that I use every single day. Thank you guys so much for watching.